Wall of Fires. How'd you do?
I didn't do any better. I was beaten by that little Timmy kid. I've only ever seen him out there feeding pigeons. No clue.
The next round's starting soon, right? Let's head over and watch the matches. I'm curious to see who'll win the grand prize.
Did you hear that? A grand prize! Sounds like they were talking about a card competition. They must be talking about Genius Invocation TCG. Should be, but let's go ask Diona for detail.
Mondstadt welcomes you. Take your pick.
Wait, what? Am I seeing double? Do you have 2 tails?
Your eyes are working just fine. Yes, I have 2 tails. You want—
Wow, does it hurt when your tail splits into 2? Which one did you grow first? Oh, and what do you do when they start moving around while you're asleep? Sorry if those were tricky questions. Who's Diona chatting with?
Oh, don't worry, kid. I'm sure you'll be growing a couple of tails of your own in no time.
Huh? You think I could grow 2 tails?
Sure, you're a yokai too, right? Your yokai power must be really strong if you can already take on human form. I was just climbing a tree one day when another tail popped out, just like that. People started calling me,
Yokai? Nekomata? No. You got it all wrong. My ears and tail are part of my cat's line bloodline.
Oh, so you're not a Mondstadt yokai?
Mondstadt doesn't have anything like yokai. Is this your first time here?
Yep. Fortunately for me, the company I work for has been expanding, so I'm now getting the opportunity to travel to cities all over Teyvat. Oh, it's been such a pleasure chatting. Diona of the Quetzline clan, your pickup is complete. Thank you for choosing Komania Express.
Great. Feel free to come hang out anytime. Do only yokai have tails in Inazuma? Hey, Diona! Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Hey, what brings you back to Mondstadt? Well, we figured it's been a while since we visited the Cat's so we thought we'd come and say hi! Oh, she's a courier from Komania Express. They're an internet... Huh? Is the Cat's doing international business now? No. A customer left some goods with us and arranged for Komania Express to pick them up. That's all. You've been to Inazuma, right? Did you, see lots of yokai like her there? Right! But this is actually the first time we've ever seen one with 2 tails. Whoa! I'd love to go see for myself one day. Oh yeah! Paimon almost forgot. Do you know anything about a Genius Invocation TCG tournament? Apparently there's... A tournament? Oh, you must mean the one being organized by the Adventurers Guild. It's a pretty big event. But I'm busy with things here, so I didn't sign up. I don't know all the details. Maybe try asking my boss. Got it! Well, with any luck, we'll win some more, and then we'll What do you mean, luck? I'm the one who taught you how to play, after all. That's meow like it. Okay, you two should probably get going now. Head to the Fountain Plaza. My boss... All right, we'll go there right away. Hey, Margaret. We thought we might find you here.
Oh, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while, hasn't it? Let me guess. Back to play some cards?
It's not like we only ever come back to Mondstadt to play
Oh, really? I just assumed you were here to take part in the King of
Invocations Grand Prix? Oh, that must be
that's the one. Genius Invocation The Adventurers Guild arranged for venues in every city to hold a regional tournament for the King of Invocations Grand Prix. Mondstadt is already at the final stage, so I'm afraid you might be a little too late to get that prize.
Really? Oh, darn! We already promised Diona we'd treat her to some...
It's all right. There's bound to be a next time. This card game came out of nowhere and has already taken the world by storm. The game's creators must be ecstatic with all
Yeah, and it only gets more fun the more people there are to play it with.
Well, you may have missed the boat on the official event, but there's also an unofficial tourney.
Unofficial tourney?
That's right. With all the excitement surrounding the main tournament, you can sign up at any time and play however many matches you want. They even have pre-built decks for players to use. Oh, and the rewards are pretty generous too.
Ooh, Paimon likes the sound of this. Thanks for the info, Mark.
You're welcome. There are plenty of booths at the... Right. If there's nothing else you...
Paimon still thinks that with your ability... Just imagine it. Honorary Knight defeats foes and emerges as tournament champion. The headline practically writes itself.
Do my ears deceive me? Or do you two have some breaking news to share with me?
Whoa! Who are you? And why the heck...
Oh, sorry. Force of habit. I tend to keep my ears peeled at all times. Didn't even realize. Let me introduce myself. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird from Fontaine. I've been posted here to cover the King of Invocations Grand Prix.
The Steambird?
The Steambird is a major news outlet headquartered in Fontaine and widely acclaimed all over Teyvat.
Ooh, okay. Paimon's name is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. What was that you...
Oh, looks like I've managed to pique your interest. Well, the truth is that my keen reporting senses are telling me that...
Huge news stories.
Absolutely! After all...
Card Snatcher?
He stole his opponent's...
But why would someone want to steal other people's cards?
Whatever the truth of the matter, it's my job as a journalist to dig up all... So, what do you think? Want to join me in my quest?
That does sound interesting.
Are you kidding me? It's a no-brainer, considering you're the honorary knight who saved Mondstadt, the hero of Liyue who fought alongside the Adepti, a key player in the repealing of Inazuma's Sakoku decree, and the redeemer of the Sumeru Academe.
Okay, point taken. Yeah, it seems like we've ended up making quite a big name for ourselves, huh? Yeah, kinda scary. Does she research all her new friends before meeting them for the first time?
I promise you, teaming up with me will be a great move for you. Not to mention that being in a news agency makes me pretty...
That actually sounds genuinely useful. What do you think, Traveler?
Great! Then welcome to the news crew. Now then, before we start investigating our card snatcher, I have one... That Mondstadt columnist who I mentioned earlier is a longtime favorite of the Steambird's readers.
Oh, so we're gonna go meet...
Yep, I have the address right here. We just need to make... I thought you would have figured out who it is I'm talking about by now.
Oh, it's someone we know? Never mind, just look... Who could it be?
One of your rich friends, I'd assume. After all, you gotta be pretty well off to live in the city, right?
That still doesn't really narrow it down. We know lots of people with lots of mora.
Wow, I guess being a national hero earns you friends in high places. Here we are. Wait here a moment. I'll go hand over the cash.
Huh? Oh,
Who is it? Can I help you? Oh,
Traveler and Paimon, what brings you here? And I'm sorry, I don't believe we've...
You must be Mona Magistus, the astrologist. It's an honor to finally... I'm Charlotte, a reporter from the Steambird. Your columns have been so well received by our readers lately that our management asked me to present you with this cash bonus.
She got Mona's full name and title right on her first try.
Ah, you must be Charlotte. Welcome, welcome. Please, just call me Mona. Gosh, this is a long way to...
No trouble at all. It was a...
Wow, sounds like your articles are a real hit with readers.
Have I never told you? Well, I've been writing my column, All Things Astrological, for the Steambird for a The chief editor wrote to me a while ago about the bonus. Thank goodness it's finally here. I was wondering when it...
You make it sound like you really needed this. Are you pressed for money, Mona?
What? No, of course not. It's just that once I knew the bonus was coming, I reallocated some funds that I'd previously...
Classic Mona.
Aha! Perfect! Renowned astrologist, broken, starving. Do the stars really have all the answers? The article practically writes itself.
Mona's actually super rich. It's just that astrology research is really expensive.
Super rich is a bit of a stretch. Anyway, enough about that.
Originally, we just came to catch up with a friend of ours. But some things have come up, and now we're helping Charlotte invest...
Speaking of which, will you be competing in the King of Invocations Grand Prix?
I'm much too busy with my research these days to dedicate time to a competition. Besides,
Isn't there? I'd have thought you'd be certain to win with astrology.
what do you take me for? No self-respecting astrologist would dream...
Well said. Spoken like an accomplished academic.
Well, yes, obviously. Anyway, if past precedent is anything to go by, you're the ones who ought to be wary of what's around the corner.
Thanks for the offer, but there's no need. Relying on your astrological skills for all the juicy detail. But don't you worry. They call it investigative
All right, well, best of luck with your investigation, then. Thanks again for bringing the bonus, Charlotte. Do give my regard. I will, and yes, we should...
I think it's about time we started heading to the competition venue.
All right! Paimon can't...